How's everybody doing? My name is Mike and we got Mr. Mamba with us today. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a short session with him. And this video is just about, having success with your dog and just doing, you can do a very short routine. So if you train your dog for 0 minutes a day, you're not going to get anything done. If you train your dog for even 2 minutes a day or 2 minutes twice a day, you can get much farther than if you do nothing. So even if you just do a short little something with your dog, the key is though, you can't just willy-nilly, not have an idea of what you're doing or how to actually train a dog and expect to spend 2 minutes and get it done. But personally, I can spend 2 minutes with the dog and actually, keep having success and bring the dog farther and farther. And, you can train a dog pretty well just a few minutes at a time. Now, the reason I want to make a video on this is because you don't want to wear your dog out. So you don't want to, I would never want to take the dog and train it for 20 minutes at one time. It's going to make them bored. You're going to have to start correcting the dog more. So I want to get things done with correcting the dog at the least amount possible. So I'm going to get the most done with me having him correct the dog the least amount possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work him in his place, his down, his sit, and his heel. And I'm going to do that in this small area. So if you do it in a small area, you can work your dog pretty much anywhere. You just need a tiny area, and you can get all your commands done. Your commands are going to really start to concrete what you want from the dog. You need to imprint these things, making it the go-to behavior when they hear the command, because it's going to make life easier on you and the dog. The dog's going to start to understand, oh, when he says sit, I have to remain here until he tells me something else. Same thing with down or heel or anything like that. And if you notice from the last video I made with him, he was much more excited for me just kneeling down next to him. Now, he's still a little excited, but he's much better right now. For a 5-month-old puppy that's had nothing but affection in a pet store, who's been taught all the wrong things by accident, in 3 weeks learned how to really calm down. And this is really the true nature of this dog. And this is what you see a stable dog looks like, rather than an anxious or just, a dog that's kind of just not present. He's more present with me now, not just looking for something to always mess with or something to always do, and just having high energy all the time. So let's go ahead and start working them, and like I said, we're going to get all the commands done in a short period of time, and I want to have a lot of success with him, and I want to not to have to correct him a bunch of times. If I have to correct the dog for something, we always do it again until I don't have to correct them, and again, we do it in a specific way that's going to work for the dog. So place, just because I pick up the leash doesn't mean the dog moves. Place. Good boy. It's very important to teach the dog this. Heel. Good. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. Good sit. Sit. Down. Good boy. Good. Good down. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Good job. Sit, buddy. Okay, place. Good boy, good place. So if I do that a couple times with them, that's going to be good enough right there. And I want to have a lot of success. We've been practicing this. This is what it looks like when we practice. The dog knows what you want from them. So I want to do it again. I want him to have all that good success. He's very excited, so that's why you don't see me petting him all the time. So even if I tell him good boy, I'm not necessarily going to go right in and pet him because he's so excited. He was urinating in the home, excited peeing. So we taper that down with the obedience actually starts to calm the dog down when done in a specific manner. Heel. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Sit. Good boy. Get sit. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Down. Good job, buddy. Down. Down. Good boy. Good. Down. Good job, buddy. Good. Down. Heel. Place. Good boy. Place. Good boy. So now I'm going to kind of move the leash. Place. Good boy. Even though I'm kind of moving the leash like I want him to come off, I'm telling him to stay there, and that's what I want him to do. Place. Just in case I ever accidentally pulled a leash or something like that, I don't want him to just move because he felt the leash move somewhere. I want him to listen to my verbal command. Heel. Sit. Down. Good boy. Heel. Attaboy. Place. And that's all you need to do to get the dog to start listening to you. You got to work them several times a day. Just work them for a few minutes. Have a lot of success. You also have to know how to train the dog and how to get the dog to do these things. You can't just willy-nilly just try things. You have to have a plan for the dog. But they're willing to listen as long as you tell them in a way that they trust, understand, and respect.